Can you hear me? Okay. Can you guys hear me now? I think you can hear me now. Woo! What is up with me? Okay. Can you guys hear me now? All right, I'm lowering my volume here. What's up, you guys? I am your host, the Jerkmonger, on the Jerkmonger Show. I am doing some monster designs here, trying to figure things out. So, you know. Okay, good. All right. Okay, so Magic Carpet Ride says yes. Chief O Comics says yep. Yep. All right. Okay. All right, so what I've got going on today is I'm basically going through the design for my monster. I'm going through a bunch of changes here. I'm not ready for my launch because I haven't settled on my design for this creature. This is really frustrating me. So maybe you guys can help me today. Lightning fan, do you think the Lightning will go all the way? Sure. I don't follow hockey, man. I do the best that I can to the local team thing, but you know, you know, that kind of thing. All right, so this is some of what I've been working on today. These are various concepts. I've got a lot of them, frankly. I've been piling them on. I kind of like this idea of the stretch skin thing. You know, this is the original kind of design. I like the hey Black Wolf senpai. Hey there, just got here. Right on. Lightning fan said, "Aww." Well, I mean, I hope so. I like the Lightning. I just don't follow much sports. Listen, do I look like I have time to follow sports, bro? Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I can't take it anymore. Anyway, and when I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and change the camera, my camera. I'm going to add a camera to this. See if I can do this right. I'm going to add it in video. Wait. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to duplicate, right? Can I duplicate? Can I bada bing? Can I copy? Can I paste? All right. I'm collecting wrenches. Can I have a wrench to match my other Paranormal's wrench? Sure, Lightning fan. You got it. I'm going to give it to you right now. Legs remind me of the thing that they ride in the Dark Crystal. Yeah. I like that. I like that look, right? That's what I'm liking. Add moderator. There you go, Lightning fan, because you're my fellow Tampanian. That's why I'm going to give you my love. My love. Trusty sidekick, what's up? Yeah. Spiffy Ranch, yeah. I'm going to change my camera to this. Boom! So that way you guys can look up my nose. How about that? You like that? All right. So this is what I'm trying to do here, guys. I'm trying to... this is one idea. This isn't perfect here. That's the very original version of it. No, actually, I didn't go to USF at all. I went to a local commercial art school that's no longer around. The monster is a monster, man. It doesn't have very many abilities. It's just a creature, you know, interdimensional, multidimensional creature. Better up your nose than... Oh, imposter! You got me. Today's episode is brought to you by H2O. Sup, mijo? One question. How did you and Doug came about to do this project? I've been pondering about that. Yeah, man. Well, we became buddies through the whole Comicsgate thing, and good friends. I like to think we're friends. And he thought that I would be a good partner on some of his other projects that he wants to do. So, yeah, it was pretty much that, you know. Did you go to TBT, Tampa Bay Tech? Was it called Tampa Bay Tech? Maybe. Chief of Comics says stretch skin with some decay would be cool. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Well, this is the beginning part of it. So Black Wolf says, so you're in Florida? Yes, I am. Yes, I am in Florida. Lightning fan, is that all he is to you? Anyway, yeah. So if the front legs were longer versions of the back, it would look awesome. I thought about that too, but the problem is I need him to grip things. I need him to, well, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see. Let's see. But the reason why I'm kind of tripping on this is that, I don't know, is this the right monster idea? See, this is what I want him to look, I don't want him to be a hairy creature necessarily, you know? So I actually did a video of what I thought I might do with him. So let's do some sketching. That's what this is really all about. Let's just start with some sketching. Let's say I start with saying some sketching, please. All right, I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna put him into the corner here because I want him to kind of exist in your imagination while I continue to, no hair. That's what I'm thinking too, no hair. I like it when there's no hair on beasties. I like beasties with less hair. I'm trapped in North Carolina with Brian Shearer. I need to go back to Florida. You do need to get back to Florida. That's what I say. Yeah, get rid of the fur. I think so too. I think so too. But like I said, this was the early version, so this is where I was headed. You can kind of see, well, you can kind of see here. Like I like this idea a lot. I like this idea. This is a similar idea, but with the eye. So I like the idea of no eyes a lot. A ridge of spiked hair along the spine would look dope though. Possibly. The fur looks dope. Oh, that looks good too. Let's see. And then there's not that, but this, which I like a lot. But this is what I'm saying. This is very traditional. I mean, he's got no eyes either, but it'll look like he has eyes. I don't like that. I don't like that. So, I mean, I like it, but I don't like it enough. And this is almost like a gorilla skull. I can't give away too much about what this creature is about, like, other than he exists. That's stupid, right? All right, so let's play around a little bit with this design. So I'm just gonna go ahead and doodle some things here. So I'm gonna go with a shape that has this kind of flavor. So this basically hold on, I want to sneeze. Excuse me, sorry. Maybe instead of hair, some dangling pieces of flesh. But see, here's the thing. Remember, the concept has to be in line with the rest of what I'm doing. So I don't want to make it, so let me see, where does that go? Yeah. I don't want to make it too complicated to draw. That's the other thing, is like I want it to match this is kind of the idea. So if I was to keep the legs, they still need to be somewhat pokey. See, but the hind legs should be, I don't know, maybe not. Trying to find ways to do this better. To make up the lack of details or textures, but to have hair fur needs his bones exposed. Yeah, I thought about that, but that's still drawing a lot, you know? And I really don't know if I want to do all that. The trim shroud could decay it further. It needs to feed to replenish. Ooh, I like that. That's not quite it though. Let's see here. So I'm going to go ahead and scrub this here. I don't like that. Let's see if you can see me looking foolish. You know, do you guys like this camera of me better or the other one? I think the other one's better. Let's turn this one off. Let's turn this one off. Bam. Did it work? Bam. It's not working. It's not working. There we go. Oh, no. There you go. Okay. Now at least you see me working. All right, so if I do one of these things, think about my dog. That's weird though. I don't want it to look like a, I don't know. How about flash that stretching and tearing? What? I don't understand what that means, but all right. So I'm just kind of I kind of like this idea here, though, the neck being huge. I also like the other drawings I've been doing. But that head's too big. That's the other thing. I tend to draw these, this drawing gets a little large. I want the head to be somewhat small compared to the rest of its body. Front arm, leg like a gorilla. Maybe. That's an interesting idea. Think Doomsday, Superman's villain. Let's see, Justin Ward. It's interesting. Let's see. I need to see some more receding hairline. I can't relate better. I can... Listen, you leave my receding hairline alone. My wife says I look wonderful. I don't care. I don't care about you guys. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't do it anymore. My receding hairline. Listen, you're lucky. I was shaving my head for a while, the mohawk. That's how ridiculous I was. Let's see. So, let me see. I have a reference here that I've been looking at for some interesting ideas. It's the same stuff I'm drawing. I don't know. It's the same stuff I'm drawing. So, okay, maybe this is the problem here. Maybe it needs like an elbow. And then this kind of comes over like this. I like that it's kind of spider-like. I like that a lot. That looks weird. That doesn't look natural. Ah, because I'm doing it wrong. That's why. It goes like this. There you go. So that's kind of the idea. Please point your camera down at your table. I'd love to see how you scribe. Appreciate it, man. Well, it's digital. I'm working on a digital screen, man. Sorry. I don't have any more camera things to put up. Captain Marvel better when you're drunk. What? Huh? You guys see Captain Marvel has 68 out of 100 so far? Does it? Where at? Out of Rotten Tomatoes? I don't trust Rotten Tomatoes. I canceled my account with Rotten Tomatoes. I don't want no more of that nonsense in my life. Feels good. Metacritic. I don't trust them either. I don't trust nobody. I'll be honest with you. I don't trust anybody anymore. I only trust my own eyes anymore because there have been plenty of movies I thought were garbage that everyone thought was great. And there's been a lot more movies that I thought were great that everyone thought was garbage. So, you know, hey man, it's all good. It's all good. Let me see if I find something else here. There was another, speaking of, somebody mentioned a bat. What was that? Mentioned the bat. The imposter, bat with no wings. Who else mentioned the bat? Think bat, right? Somebody said think bat with walking on the floor. Peter Gilmore said that. Yeah. That's a good idea, by the way. The one I'm thinking of is, I'm thinking about the Bram Stoker's Dracula bat creature. He did this weird thing with the hands. So yeah, so we'll just kind of ooh, what if he has 6 legs? That's interesting too. Yeah, this is, and I haven't been doing videos because I've been, well, I just came back from a show, so that's to be fair. Just came back from a show, and the show was terrible. It was terrible. It's terrible. You know, maybe this leg is shorter, back up here, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of like that. Let me see what you guys are saying here. Comics and Illustration Studio 7.62. What's up? What's up? What's up? EVS accounting of the reviews didn't even make sense. 88% is a good score no matter how you slice it. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Justin James Hayes says, when are you and Doug going to reveal your new book and launch the Indiegogo campaign? That's what I'm working on, James. That's what I'm working on. Don't tell him. Don't tell anybody. You guys are in on some of the early development that I seem to be stuck on. So I missed your live streams, Elliot. Thank you, Cosmeti, and I missed you too. I miss all you guys. CB4 Public Enemy Steel says, what made the show terrible? What made the show terrible? Oh, you know, it's just in general, these shows are, you know, they're not what they used to be in terms of money makers and things like that, and it's just getting harder and harder to make money, and you know, people are mostly, I don't know, I think it's, I mean, I don't want to continue I don't want to be too negative. I've already been negative enough these days, but I think that there's still a lot to be said about this downward spiral concept that we seem to be experiencing in the comic market, and you know, I gotta say that it has a little bit of a horse head now. I don't think I like that. You know, I just don't. I don't see there's a lot of trust in the public for stuff like this anymore, or as much. So I don't know what to say. I don't know what it is exactly. People, there's a lot more looky-loos anymore. As we call them sometimes and stuff. Let's see, I'm at work, so I can't listen. Hail Elliot. Thanks, Nasser. I appreciate you, brother. Oh, it's the monger. Hikaru, what's going on? What's going on? Tell me what's going on. So what I wanted to have on this creature are like floating elements. I like this idea a lot. It's a little weird, I know, but I like it. So I'm not sure. So I kind of like this thing here. Maybe even the other version of it prior. I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of like that. Morning, J Potts. What's going on? Don't overthink it. Close your eyes and use the force. King Crow says it's not just in the comic market, guys. It's not really. It's all over the place. Rudy Tallman the third says 80% of Rotten Tomatoes is not the aggregate number. It's just the percentage of reviews above 60. Oh, I don't know. He cut us just to work. It's all about TV, movie actors, not comics don't matter as much. That's kind of true. That's kind of true. But I think it's because we've kind of lost our customers, man. I feel like what we have basically as an industry, as a market, as an industry, we've kicked and screamed and we pushed our customers out. I was listening to, I forget the guy's name. Did a cool video this morning, or I don't know if it was this morning or not, recently, of what he thought the challenges were and how they came up with the character, this iteration of Captain Marvel, and why it happened the way it happened. And you know, I feel like that's a pretty accurate interpretation of what's going on. And you know, Abe Sapien says, "Hey y'all, Black Wolf Senpai says like the secondst one." What? Black Wolf. Shame on you with that garbage tier spelling. Hikaru says, April Kingdom, blah, blah, blah. All right, like the wolf. Yeah. Hungry like the wolf. Oh, now. Zabazazam. Habazazam after you. Zabazazam. Bazabazam. And I'm hungry like a wolf. Let me see here. I like the idea of the skull above the face. Put some eyes there. No slime. I do like that third leg in there, also like an extra appendage. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, Nasser. Hi, love your work. Thank you, Pink Chicada. La, 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 la. Back me so I can quit my job. Yes, guys, go to Indiegogo. Nasser has the link in the chat. Please check out his new book, Trixie. I forget the rest of the name of it. Let me just make sure I see it. It's called Trixie Kane Blood Reaper. That's it. Yeah. Go give it some love, man. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Some cool, scary looking stuff. I like it. I likes it. I likes it the way that this guy says it in the thing. I already backed Dinah Israel, Nasser. I already backed Dinah Israel, says Hikaru. I'm stuck here till 5:30. Well, I'm stuck here all day. How about them apples? How about them apples? Just kidding. All right, so I'm just doing some stuff here. I don't know about this back leg thing, this extra leg, but I kind of like it, but I don't know. Put it on the back there. I don't know. I don't think it's doing much for it. Let's see. So here, let's give this guy a proper back. Yeah, I like the leg. I definitely like the leg. I think it makes it look creepy. Reminds me of a game. I forget the name of the game now. It was this. That's where I got the idea from. This weird game where this guy was stuck in prison. He had been wrongly accused of murdering his family, and he had to. It was on an Xbox, the original Xbox, and I remember when it first came out. I remember I watched the trailer. And it was like some gameplay, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, it was horrifying." And I always thought that was cool. So I kind of like that. All right. So it's kind of a combination of those two ideas. That's kind of where I'm headed for. Ben Adventures, how you doing? How's it going? I really love the monster. Ben Burdick. Oh, Ben, what's up, man? How you doing? Condemned, says CB4, Public Enemy. Steel. That's a long name, man. Can I just call you CB? That helps me out a lot. Comments over silly Captain Marvel picture on Instagram. Must have been those angry white man babies I keep hearing about. Were there a lot of more comments on there? I haven't seen it in a while. But I saw enough of them that I was like, whatever. They're all right, man. Look, I don't think that movie's going to be that great. I'm not planning on going to see it. I just don't care. I just don't care. And I especially don't care when people try to tell me to do it. You know, that bothers me a lot. So, all right. So I think I like this version better. So I'm going to make this other one disappear. I'm going to go with this one here. I'm going to try something here where I'm going to make this work best I can. Let's see. Let's do this here. I'm gonna hunt down after you. Zabazuzu, boo-boo-dee-boo, and I'm hungry like a wolf. That's what I think of when I see your name, Black Wolf. What about centipede legs, like on the underbelly for grabbing, holding stuff? Again, man, I want to keep this simpler. You know, when I first started to design these things, I was thinking more along the lines of what's his name, Bruce Timm. So that's something I want to kind of maintain in the overall look. I just feel like that's an easier way to bring my ideas to fruition. I'm going to take these guys here. I'm going to just lower the opacity some so I can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to move this guy up a little bit. This will be the concept art right here for this character, perhaps. I might give him the ears. Let's do that on a separate layer. So I don't ruin this. Oh, that's nice. That head design, I mean, it has a sort of alien feel to it. Yeah, that's kind of what I want for it. Going well, says Ben. Just school and graduation. My friends and I just uploaded an animated film. What? That's awesome. Hey, you guys, go check out my friend there, Ben Adventures. He makes short films. He's great. He's a young guy. I've known him for a long time in his life. He is really incredible. Go check him out. Ape Sapien says, I like praying mantis arms. Yeah. A Giger alien style. I mean, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I feel that. That's kind of what I was going for there. So let's keep that going. Maybe instead of the floating spikes, he's got little. Maybe this is what Mike W was saying earlier. Give him these things. I'm gonna get ahead and give him the. Oh, that's a terrible ear. That's terrible. That ear's terrible. So you guys are kind of witnessing the creation of my beast. Like I said, I've had this stuff here, and you know, I just wanted to see how I was gonna make it work. Bruce Simstyle maybe a shoulder to elbow to sharp claw. I'm not sure what that means, man. I'm not sure what that means. Not sure. You are awesome at monsters. Thanks, Pink. I appreciate that. All the people unfollowing you because Shazam was winning. How many people unfollowed me? Were there that many? I only saw the one. Now you got me. Now you got me wanting to check. Hold on. Now I got to check. Hold on. It's been a while. It's been a while. I remember the one guy. Was it only one guy? Was it more than one guy? Whatever, man. You know what? I can go fly a kite. Ooh. Oh, clicked on the wrong thing. Let's see what I got here. Let's see. I'm checking my Instagram. I'm on a hunt down after you. Something. Oh, maybe it was on the other one. Let's see. Very nice, cool dude. Amazing art. Damn, this is awesome. I can't wait to see it finished. Okay. And let's go to the other one. I remember there being one guy in particular who said, and I was like, all right, that's cool. Oh, I got 90 comments, guys. I've never had that many comments on anything I've posted. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Let me see, because I haven't. Would it happen this way? And I wrote, sure. So then, let's see what else happens. Coming version Captain Marvel punched Hulk rapidly, and it did nothing. But one punch from the Hulk threw Captain Marvel out of atmosphere, whereas Captain Marvel Shazam can almost match Superman's strength, speed, durability, blah blah blah. Yeah. Somebody called him a nerd. Let's see. Oh yeah, Ish, see ya. I don't get it. What's there to be offended about? Yeah. I don't know. What's offended. What, you know what? So what, man? How many times have people been doing superhero stuff? This guy versus that guy. You know, who would win, Mighty Mouse or Superman? I don't know. Who cares? And if you don't care, don't worry about it. And if you do care, then engage in the conversation and enjoy yourself. You know. But what's all the rest of that stuff? James Hayes says, "Going on. Our pal Elliot is having a crisis." What? What happened? Hey, Brian Shearer's here. What? What's going on, Brian? What's going on? Trying to get over the freaking cold. Yeah. Oh, it's not good for you to have a cold. It's not good. It's not good for you. It's not good. I can't do it like you do, brother. I had no idea what's offensive about two superheroes facing off. It's just good fun. It is good fun, man. And what about parody? I can't believe it. People are doing all kinds of weird things about you know, the president and any president for that matter. And you got people doing all kinds of crazy stuff over this person, that person, and yet you put a couple little superheroes at odds with each other, and you're evil. I guess. I don't know. Whatever, man. You know what? If you were putting that much weight on a movie, you got bigger issues. You got bigger issues. If you're gonna fall apart, and you're like, I'm done with you. Gosh, I've seen some terrible stuff online before, and highly offensive stuff. By the way, you know what? No one's ever. I don't know. I don't know if you guys have heard this yet. But have you heard? Has anyone heard the fact that Battle Angel Alita was directed by a Latino, a brown person, as they like to call us, a brown person? Has anybody heard that yet? Has anybody made a big deal about that? Or the fact that they keep dumping on that movie that was made by... And isn't the actress that plays Alita, isn't she also Latina? What about that? How come no one's getting crazy about that? How come we don't have any uproar about that? You know why? Because most of us don't care about that kind of stuff that way. You know? Or maybe because they think that he's white. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I just feel like this is a weird time we're in. I'm just saying. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. And lower the opacity further. The back, it's not too much. I want to have it there for fun. All right. I don't like this ear, by the way. I don't like that ear. I want to make it like a bulldog. Let me do this. Let's do this ear better. Let's see exactly. If a movie's good, it's good. The only people I remember complaining about Wonder Woman were SJW ties, mad that she didn't have any hairy armpits. I don't know if you all knew this, but I'm a white guy. I just feel like I need to confess. Thanks for coming out the closet, Brian. We appreciate you. I just found out it was made by Robert Rodriguez. Always thought it was James Cameron. See? See? You see what I'm saying? You see how that happened? And we're not like, oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Skullbroom, thanks for coming in, man. That's a virtual con and crud going around, apparently. I was out of it yesterday, man. I tried to get back on the track, and I could not even think straight. This actress is kind of cute. She is cute. She's a cute girl. Alita's actress is SJW too. She calls herself Latinx. Well, that's fine, but the point is that she's still Latina, and that the point is that she's still, you know, she's still it's not being called out that that this movie was done by Latinos, and it seems like nobody cares, which is fine. I'm not complaining about that because I don't care. I didn't care about it before. I don't care about it now. You know, I'm not a big fan of Rodriguez, but that movie is sharp. From what I've seen, it is sharp. Sharp. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sharp with a capital sh. So I'm just saying, man, if we're going to get weird like that, we may as well take it further, right? But that's not what's happening. It only works that way. It only works that way when it serves a particular group for a particular season. And after that season's over, everybody goes back to normal, to their normal, typical, quote-unquote, hatred. Let's see. Morning, Jeff Pearson. How are you, man? I'm glad to see you guys. I got 50 people watching. That's a pretty good number for me. You guys came to see me? Little old me? Little old me? If you guys don't mind, hit that like button. And if you also don't mind, if you've never been here before, if you would, hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. Now, what I'm also going to do, which I haven't done, and I'm also going to ask some of you to do for me, I'm going to go ahead and share this. I'm going to share this on Twitter, and I'm going to put here, Working Out Monster Designs on Twitter. Come along with me. Come along with me. And there you have it, tweet. So if you guys see that tweet on Twitter, please share that as well. Please tag, retweet, whatever you want to call that. Jeff Pearson, doing well, good sir. Just having coffee and enjoying your drawing. Well, thanks, man. Thanks. So, all right. So let's fill this screen up. Let's do this. Let's make this better. Let's make this better. Let's make this better. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, there we go. That feels nicer. It feels like you're looking at the whole screen. Rodriguez is, he's good. He's not as good as, well, I don't know. Who do you guys prefer? Do you prefer Rodriguez, or do you prefer his mentor, I guess, would be, what's his name? Oh, gosh, I'm feeling foolish. I know this guy's name all the time. I use it all the time. Come on, help me. Help me. Forget it, I messed up. Anyway, Latinx is the idiotic way they think that they're engendering the word because they think Latino is the default general word for Latins when it's actually Latina, but whatever. Yeah, I'm with you, Draken. I'm with you. Come on, nobody wants to help me here. Let's see. Black Wolf says, I'm opening up my own YouTube channel in 3 weeks. Do you have any hints, tips, or tricks? Yeah, don't do what I've been doing. Make sure that you post at least one video a day, and at least for 10 minutes a day. Don't do what I've been doing. I've been screwing up lately. I've been messing up. You know what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna do something very Giegerish, I think. I'm gonna make this into a palm. And I'm gonna put the, oops, I'm gonna put the, make it like he's got knuckles. So if you saw it from the front, it looked like this. It all comes into one claw. Isn't that kind of gnarly? Ugh, looks like the cartilage on a chicken bone. Maybe I don't need that. I don't know. Come along with me. Da, 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 da. All right, Draken. No more Encyclopedia Brown stuff. Keep that to a minimum, please. You're harshing my vibe. You're harshing my vibe. Pink says, your comments about Brie Larson's feet made me laugh so because they're horrifying, man. They're horrifying. You know what? Maybe these feet here should be Brie Larson toes. Oh, 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 no. Stop it, Elliot. Why? Why would you say something so terrible? So terrible. So terrible. Don't be terrible. Don't be terrible. Yeah, I like that right there. I like that right there. So I'm going to do this here. I'm going to jack up his hind quarters a little bit. I'm going to, oops, can't do that. I got to put both of them here. Boom, boom. Let's bring that down a bit so I can make sure I have enough room to draw this. Now, this is way overdrawn. I'm just giving myself room to hang myself. Maybe I need to simplify this further. So we'll get into that because it needs to match. Although, maybe not. Maybe not. There might be a way to kind of have both, you know, because I'm doing the rest of the book. The rest of the comic is going to be very, this is how my dog's belly looks, indeed, though. My poor dog. Please with Brie Larson feet. Larson cricket stretch. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh. Jeff Pearson. Ghoul feet, says King Crow. Oh, funny. Yeah. I got to design it first, and then I got to come into some, you know, make my choices about how to simplify it. But I'm saying also that the design also kind of relies on you know, the way I'm drawing the whole thing. It may work out if I took more time. I don't know about this necessarily, but it might be kind of cool if I took more time to draw the monsters, because there's an element of this where I want it to be extra creepy. Oops, that's too much. Oof. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? Oof. Ugh. Oh, that's so scary. If you can't say Latino anymore, what about Hispanic? Are we allowed to use that anymore? I don't know, Perkindo. I'm not going to use, first of all, it took forever to get people to use the term Latino, because that's not an American term. It's the European term. It's the Spanish term. Latino. It's how we say it when we're referring to anything that's Latin. Unfortunately for them, we don't have an overly simplified language like English going on in Spanish. We've got female and male interpretations of the word. If they don't like that, they're asking to change the Spanish language, which is stupid. Sometimes with monsters, less is more. I know J-Pods, but I gotta get this out of my head. This is how I think first, and then I have to interpret it the way I need it. Kind of reminds me of the tunnel monster in the hospital scene in Hellraiser. Ooh, I haven't seen that, but that sounds cool. Baywolf says, hit that like button and help support, promote Elliot's channel. Are you guys part of the Jerk Nation? If you are, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. It's stupid considering Spanish is a gendered language. It is a gendered language, and it's an old language. It's almost ancient. Give it a rest, guys. Give it a rest. I don't think it's ancient, but it's close. You know? We're gonna change. We're gonna revolutionize the earth. No, you're not. Stop it. Yeah, I like that kind of look. I like that Giger. I'm not a big fan. I don't think I've partially seen Hellraiser in bits. I started to watch that latest one, and I was just kind of grossed out. I don't like that kind of stuff, but I like the designs of the creature, the monsters. I like that. I like the idea, the thinking that goes behind designing those things. Brian says, like that smash button, please, people. Like the smash button. Dragon says, did you say change the earth? I did. I did say the earth. I'm a jerk. Didn't know there was a nation. Old man work. Welcome. Welcome to the Jerk Nation. Jerk Nation for life. That's loser. Don't do it. Don't do the loser thing. Latinos are Native Americans as well. Give a shout out. What's up? What's up? That's true. Well, in this part of the world at least. Not so much over there. Right. Latino usually refers to people of Latin America descent. Hispanic is Spanish descent. At least that's what I've always been told. I mean, they come to me interchangeable, but it always was. Listen, this is what's wrong with that. This is what's typical of Americans, by the way. We Americans always like to be the ones to change everything. I'm gonna be a little soy right now. What's this really soy? I'm just using their own. I'm giving them a dose of their own medicine. Watch Paranormals with me and Elliot this Thursday at youtube.com/Brian Sure. That's right, guys. Every week, Brian and I swap channels for paranormals, and we've been having a great time. I'm telling you, we are having a blast. I love doing it with Brian. I love doing it with Brian and you guys. And seriously, it's fun. Just playing off each other. It's really good. It's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just like he just typed. Check it out. Lick that smashed butter. No, wait, that's Ethan's job. Let's see. Once you think about Hellraiser is a work of fetish. It is. Yeah, it is kind of. The Earth, like Will Smith in '94, Welcome to Earth. That's what I thought. That's what I've always enjoyed about that phrase. All the ghosts will be there. Oh man, the ghosts, they shall be there. No, I'm just saying that in general, you know, when as Americans, this group of people who claim to be so quote unquote woke and all that goodness, that nonsense goodness, you know, they're not just messing around. It's very like us as usual to just make our commentary based on our own experience instead of actually saying, hey, you know, how is this? Are we infringing on everybody else's universe out there? You know, get out of here. You're not going to start changing language, like the base language of something, just because you don't like it. Get out of my face. Paranormals is the best. Love it, says D Fresh. Yes, thank you. Yeah, it is. Shrugs. I don't know what that was in reference to, Hikaru, but I always like to read your comments. I love to help when no one asks me. 2 words, feathers and polka dots. All right, so I don't know about this tail end. This looks a little odd. I keep erasing it, hoping that it'll change in my brain. Maybe it's just a little nub thing there. I don't know. But I like this. I like this so far. Okay. The only thing I could do a little differently, perhaps. See how it has those cool little lines there? I do like these long, sexy pincer legs or something. What did you guys say earlier? Like praying mantis legs. They kind of have praying mantis vibe to it. I'm going to throw little striations of muscle in here. Throw in some of the rib cage. Some weird rib cage, some sort of alien version of it. There's an anime from the 70s called Wicked City, and this drawing is reminiscent of the sum of the evil characters from that movie. Okay, I have never seen it, but I'll take your word for it, Perk. That's fine with me. That's even better if it has something you can sink your teeth into. No pun intended. I'm liking the teeth here. All right. And I'm gonna go ahead and drag out a chin that way. All right. So I'm gonna just baseline them here. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. All right. Oh. Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah. Oh, Brian, I have bad news, man. I'm not gonna make it to North Carolina, man. I'm not gonna be able to make it to North Carolina, so I'm sorry. I thought I was going to be able to, but after this last weekend's thing, we had to make some adjustments with our budget, and I don't think we're gonna be able to make it. So, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm such a loser. I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you slap me? Ma 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 na ma ma na. Tears. Monster Designs, I really need the stream, but missed a bunch of it. Don't worry, it'll be there. I'm not going to tear it down or anything like that. I was just showing the different looks. You know, I'm talking through my process a bit, but you know, I did. To be fair, I did a lot of this stuff before I came on, so I just haven't had a chance to properly to do any streams lately. So I just wanted to jump in here with something fresh. So fresh and so clean. So fresh and so clean. So I also like a lot of those type of things. So what do you guys think about eyes? What do you think about the eyes? I don't know how I feel about the eyes. So here's the arm, shoulder to elbow, comes down to the wrist. This would be the wrist. This is the hand. So we could do all sorts of things from here, but yeah, that's cool. Maybe I should do something here too. Maybe that's cool. I don't know. No, I don't like that. Maybe what I should do is this instead. No. I like the straight thing there. Because this is for walking. This isn't doing anything. Let's see. Who needs eyes? It goes, although Almetian sounds pretty cool. Let's see. Either no eyes or completely black eyes. I hate glowing eyes. They don't make sense. Okay. Well, that's interesting you say that. Because the other thing I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and try some things out. There was some stuff I had planned to do early on. I wanted to give this a bit of tone. So I'm going to just throw in my idea here. You guys can let me know what you think. I like this idea. There's an artist I follow named Natalie Hall. She is fantastic. She's a tattoo artist. She does some of my favorite creature designs. And I'm a big fan of hers. And one of the things that I like to do when looking at her work, I like when she does this weird thing where the things kind of disappear. And this may help me with the overall challenge that I have to this. Sorry, have to go. Have a blessed day. You too. God bless you, Black Wolf. You have a great day, man. Insect eyes with feathers and polka dots. J-Pots with the polka dots. No. Yes, no eyes. Let it use the heat sensors for vision or something. Yeah. It probably won't even know about that in the story, but it's good that you kind of have an idea for it. So probably what I'll do here is, you know, do some of this. Right? And then I'm probably do some of the same thing up here. Just trying to see about this look. I love this idea where black is kind of, it would be all solid if I did it with the ink look. Because I'm not gonna, I'm more than likely gonna do much of this digitally. I want to kind of take it into here, maybe. Maybe some of that. I don't know. Let me see. I'll take a look at it in a second here. Hold on. the idea is to kind of give it a mysterious look where you don't see, like almost like you just see the teeth. You just see the form and the teeth, and that's where white dots for eyes kind of work. But black and gray, interesting. Just looked up Natalie Monster's work. Great designs, yeah. Natalie Hall, she's David Pearson. Yeah, check her out. She's really great. Tell her I sent you guys. Not that she would care. Probably she probably doesn't. She probably wouldn't like me right now. I don't think anybody likes me right now. So you see how that kind of has this weird, like, it has a bit of that, you know, Hellraiser flavor to it. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. I'm gonna go ahead and do it to here. It's gonna have it kind of patchy in here, like it's part of the design. I did do this to a layer, right? Yeah, good. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Don't you guys think that's kind of cool? Natalie who on Twitter? No, check her on Instagram. If you're using an insectoid-like thing, which is indicated by the leg design, they have micro hairs that can use around. Yeah. I'm like again, Draken. Come on. Encyclopedia Brown. Take it easy. Hold on, I gotta refresh. My channel here. Make sure I got the right count. Okay, I thought that number was staying sturdy at 50 was off. We're at 44 now. Very cool. Hey, thanks for all the likes, guys. I appreciate it. All right, so it's okay, but I'm not in your head. Old Man Work says. Bruce says, oh yeah. Looks even better zoomed out. Yeah, it does look better zoomed out, right? All right, so I'm gonna kind of come in here, and then maybe some parts will have it, you know. I'm not gonna do this as tightly because I'm so far away. But this will be kind of a way to resolve some of the design issues and the production issues. So I'm designing it, drawing it, you know. Maybe there's a little more of it in here. Maybe it's in. But then it's like a shadow. I gotta be careful. It's not a shadow. It's definitely a tone. She did a xenomorph. Oh yeah, did you see that xenomorph? It was awesome. That's that. David Peterson says on Instagram, I think she's oh no Natalie. That's correct. That is correct. Let's see. She did it. Yeah, her xenomorph was killer. That's kind of, she's some of the inspiration for me when it comes to monster designs. I look at her work a lot, and I think, you know, I love the way she does it. She's very extemporaneous, very loose and abstract. I don't want that to be the case with this creature, but you know what? Who was it that mentioned polka dots? Was it you? Oh, I follow Natalie. She does a lot of tattoo stuff, right? Yes. Yeah, she's excellent. She's excellent. Oh, sorry. People like to call me when I'm doing live streams. It's almost as though they don't realize that I'm working. What are you gonna do? All right, says Pink. My baby's up. Gonna go play. All right, Pink, take it easy. Draken says, I'd be cool if it had an exoskeleton when it's young, but develops into Draken, you're overthinking it. This is not going to be like that. How do I find Natalie on Instagram? Oh no, Natalie, just like OHNO Natalie with IE at the end. Then you could have like an armored mask on its face. Well, it kind of does have an armored mask, but you're not paying attention. See, I like this idea too. There's little corpuscles of things here. Yeah, Oh No Natalie's are excellent for that. I'm trying to think who else I might even look at if I were you guys. Yeah, a lot of monster designs taken. You know who else is a great monster designer? Paul Richards. He worked on Darksiders with what's his name? Joe Madureira. In fact, much of that game is Paul's, even though it was inspired by, You can see some core things were developed by Joe, but Paul had a big part of that. What was the other comment that you made? I think David made something earlier about Comics Gate. Yeah. Comics Gate likes me right now. Yeah, you guys like me right now until you guys hate me. One of these days, you guys are gonna hate me. I know. Everybody hates me eventually. Everybody hates me eventually. I mean, I'm pretty hateable. But, you know. So Mike is on live now. It looks like, and he's cross-examining free speech in the UK. Just, guys, let's just have fun. Let's just create monsters. Let's make some cool stuff today. Let's today, among other days, we're putting down the politics for fun. 80 and fun years ago. I'm tired. I'm tired of the politics. I'm tired. I was on last night. I don't even want to talk about Captain Marvel anymore. I don't think I want to talk about her anymore. I'm done with her. I'm done with her. All right. So I kind of like that. Is it too little? I don't know. I don't know. But that looks kind of cool, kids. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what it also could use. I'll tell you what it can also use. That same black tone on the back end. So you don't know where this is coming or going. Except for the teeth. I'm going to go ahead and throw in some dark patch right here. The happy trail. Don't ask questions. Just deal with it. I like this. I like this a lot. I like that this can be, I like that the teeth are going to be the thing that you see up front. You gotta see that there. Blah, blah, blah. $2 from Diablo, Arizona. How you doing? How many voices can I do? Oof. Oh man. Sheesh. Thank you, Kuzmeti. I appreciate that. Kuzmeti says you're silly. I don't know. I don't know. I just do a lot of. I've been doing voices for a long time, and most of them I make up. But I got a good macho. I think. I do a pretty decent Hulk Hogan. I don't know. We should try it out one of these days. We should do like a challenge. David Peterson says, "Hey Elliot, I try not to miss cross examinations, and I've missed the past 2, so gonna have to go for a bit. But definitely going to check this stream back out in post. I'll catch you later." Right on, David. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. David says, "No offense, love your streams. Just have commitments." No, it's all good, brother. Hikaru said, "Oh gosh, she does scary tales to tell in the dark style monster." Yes, Hikaru, check her out. Telling you, she's great. You don't have to be a fighter. Some of us thrive on it, and some of us are drained by it. CG would be boring if we were all the same. Thank you, Reed. I appreciate that. And J Pot says, "Little dot character so underutilized." Little dot character so underutilized. What do you want, little dot? All right, how about this? I'm going to do another layer, and I'm going to add the white. Okay, first I'm going to darken this up a bit to ensure we get some contrast here. All right. And then I'm going to add some white here. Tell me what you think. That's kind of cool, guys. That's kind of cool. I know some of you don't like it, but I like it. How about this? How about this? How do I do one? And I do a second one. And I do a third one, maybe. With a smaller eye. Maybe this first eye is larger. Jeff says he digs it. Jeff digs it. It's like Bob Ross, but with monsters and not being a non-vet. That's true. Yeah, you know. I do like that look, guys. I do like that look. All right. I wonder if I take this dark thing that I started. Okay, hold on. This, I'd rather combine those layers. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make another layer. I'm going to add to this dark stuff. Let's see if I can't. We can't see if maybe we can commit a little more. Sometimes it's almost not enough, and oftentimes in any design, you need to commit to this to the bit, as they say, and go for it. Sometimes we go too far back and don't push it enough. Sometimes you want to go further. So maybe it's a cooler idea if it goes to the shoulders. I don't know if it's going to work, but let's see. Let's see. Let's see. We're just playing. We're just playing. As Bob Ross would say, we're just having fun. We're just playing. We're just goofing around, you know, seeing what happens. Happy accidents. Little happy accidents. Happy trees. Happy trails. Happy trails to you until we meet again. All right, Hikaru, take it easy. Lunchtime. It is lunchtime, isn't it? I wonder how many people are actually following me now. Let's refresh. 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 All right. I don't know. I don't know. Whoa, Diablo for $5. Thank you very much. Can you do Macho Man and Hulk describing your drawing? That would be funny. That'd be weird, by the way. But always laugh when you are mixing it up with both. All right. Oh yeah, today's the day. I'm gonna be drawing a monster for my book. Oh yeah. When I'm done drawing the monster, I'm gonna take it down to a couple of notches with the Lady Elizabeth, the lovely Lady Elizabeth. That's right, brother. Every time we do that, brother, it takes time. You gotta take your vitamins, say your prayers. Oh yeah, take your vitamins and say your prayers. Oh yeah. See, the problem is Macho Man's always straining when he talks, and he has this really interesting accent, which from I don't know where. Maybe he's from the Midwest. I don't know, but I know he spent some time here in Tampa, Florida. Oh yeah, that's right, brother. You got it, brother. That's all I got. I'm not sure I did a good job of that, but am I doing the colors in the books? You know, I wasn't planning on doing the colors in the books, but I like the look that I started with, and if I can't get someone to imitate that pretty close, I probably won't be happy. So I might need to do that. All right. So what do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of that? Do you think that he should be mostly black with some stuff, or I don't know? I almost feel like it's going to be too dark. Although I like it. I like the idea of, you know, it almost looks like a hairless animal, like, you know, when they shave down a dog and they leave the skin real tight and then there's hair on the legs. Pretty scary looking creature. Also needs a little bit on the back, perhaps to do an earwig tail. Earwig. What's an earwig? That's interesting. I've read that word before. All right, so you liked it enough, Diallo. Hope it was worth your $5, brother. Jeffrey, are you doing the colors in the bar? I already answered that. Dark on top, dark on top. All right, let me see what earwig is first. Earwig, earwig, earwig spinning around. Oh, dang it, man. Why would you show me that? Oh, that's gross. Oh, I hate bugs. Oh, blah, blah. Oh, claws on the back. Yeah, sure. Don't like it. Don't like it. Okay, here we go. Maybe I do this here, and I do that there, and I like that. Oh my god. 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 That's interesting. It might be too much, but all right, let's do the back. Let's do some more black to the back. Black to the back. Back to the black. Once you go black, you go back to the future. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's kind of cool. You know, that is kind of cool. Maybe I should get rid of the part on here, though. but with spiky feet. What? What? A nasty. We had them all over in Oregon. Oh, you do? They're like roaches, man. I hate roaches. I really hate them. I mean, I have a really terrible phobia. Earwig has claws at the back. Let's see, it was a nasty. We had him all over in Oregon, but with spiky feet. He's got the spiky feet. What are you talking about? I like the spiky feet. Who said that? Old Man Orc. Like the Montauk Monster. Huh. Who's that? Gus Tyler Bush says, you know why they're called earwigs? Because they lay. Ah. Oh. That's gross, man. That's like uber gross. Sorry for putting the earwig image in your head. Won't do it. That's horrible. Eek. 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 Alright, we'll see. Maybe. I think that's too much, to be honest. I don't know if I like that so much. I just want to focus. That's putting too much attention. It's drawing attention to his tail end that doesn't need attention because it doesn't do anything. So I'm going to stick with the original plan here. All right. Move to Vegas, says Jeff. No more earwigs, but cockroaches are real nasty. Oof. Oh my God. Here, I had to drink some water. Hold on a second. That was just so nasty. So nasty. All right, that was a lot of gulping there. I apologize for that. Is that a tail on his other leg? No. It's just like I'm just playing around with, like, you know, where the elbows might become more prominent or something, or the joints. All right, so now, oh, I did put little spiky things here though. I like things looking kind of broken. You know what's another big design influence on me from scary things is Silent Hill. I remember first seeing those images, man. That scared the heebie-jeebies out of me. So I don't play around with that. That's the real deal Holyfield stuff right there. They want to give these guys some barbs here too. Barbs are cool. Barbs are always cool because they can do all sorts of stuff. Draken would appreciate this. Draken. See, Draken, you came with that name, and I can't not say the other version of it, the untrue version. Happy trails to you. Rudy Solomon says that Silent Hill had some great creature designs. Yeah, they did. Is that a okay? CB says, is this a male or female monster? I don't know. If I gave it nipples, would that matter? Would that make you happy? Eek, that's creepy. Ugh. All right. Any extra little flangey thingies always make me kind of gross out. Any fleshy, flangy thingamabobbers. All right, so then what happens is when I go to the base, maybe they'll get darker. So I'll probably pick a tone, a color of some sort that will actually make this work, and it'll go to black. So maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure what his color is yet. I think it's brown. I think I'm going to stick to earth tones. I did think at one point that I might go brighter, but I really want this to be a dark concept. All right, so I kind of like this, guys. I kind of like this. Cross Contour says, "Hey, Elliot, how's it going, man? It's going well, man. It's going well. Barb is always cool. I hang out with her a lot." That's funny. Yeah, see, I like this kind of like makes it look like at the very tips there'd be no detail. The very tip of the legs, the bottom end of these appendages, at least be dark as much as possible there, and then this would also be just as dark. the trick is to make the goal, not the trick, the goal I have here is to make this so dark that you almost, like here, I'd probably add some white in here, accentuate the nose thing there. See what I'm saying? It's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Did my thing stop? No wonder. No wonder. This is cool, Cisco Man. I can tell how it would move. Yeah, right? This is very creepy. It has a creepy movement to it. Is this designed for your new book, says Diablo? Sorry, join the stream late. Diablo, yes. That's what this is about, man. That's what this is about. Let's see. Reed says, agreed. Needs a flabby underbelly, maybe waxy white belly with black fur on the back. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm representing there. But hold on, I'm not done yet. I want this to be very odd and creepily like. Okay, so I'm just kind of adding in my little details. Yeah, I like that look. I like that when things start to look a little weird at the front. Ghosts of Henry says, "Here be monsters. Arr, here be monsters." Arr, oh, I know I keep hitting. I must keep hitting pause on my thing. I'm messing up my jams. Why do I keep doing that? Did my thing freeze? Let me see. Let me refresh. Dun 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 dun. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-dun, 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 da-da-dun. Uh-oh, someone's trying to holler at me. Someone trying to holler at me. Holla. Alright, so I'm going to darken this up a bit. I'm going to darken up this a bit. Maybe what I'll do with this in the actual inked version is, well, we'll develop that in a second. I want you guys to kind of see how it all plays out. And if you guys are interested, if you guys don't want to hang out, that's cool too. I understand. We're here like this. I need this to kind of do one of these thingies, and this to kind of come this way. Yeah. By the way, on Nasser's project, his Trixie Kane Blood Reaper. At a certain stretch goal, I will be doing one or two sketch card designs for his campaign. So if you guys are interested in something like that, go back. Trixie Kane Blood Reaper. I will put it into the description later. Yeah, see, I like this look a lot. James says, why do I think the creature should be dribbling drool? He will. He will. I'm just, like I said, I'm just designing stuff right now. And I'm just laying out what I think the anatomy is. And then we'll get into some character stuff in a moment here. Give me a moment. Give me a moment, my friend. Give me a moment. I'll take you there. Oh, help me. Oh, I'll take you there. Da-da-da-da-da. Help me. Oh, I'll take you there. Like, I'm not sure if these little corpuscle things will even last to the end of the design, but doom, doo 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 doo, doo 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 doo, doom, wow 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 wow. Zion, what's going on, man? Let's see. Reed says, like a dog that had a litter and still has a swinging pouch. Oh, that's so nasty. I don't think I want that. I want this creature to be formidable. That might make it. I mean, he already has a weird gullet thing in the neck. I think one gullet is enough. This look. Why is this thing white? I don't know. I'm doing good, Z. I'm doing good. I'm doing best I can be. Reach says, Kung, how are you, man? Monster design, baby. You know it. Will it have a long tail? A long and spiky tail? I like how I read that too. A long and spiky tail? I don't know. I don't think I wanted to have that. Maybe like a scorpionish tail there. That's kind of cool. I like that right there. Boom. I like this design so far because I feel like he's got forward movement all the time because of that angle. So I just got to figure out, you know, how he might move any other time. All right, so again, I don't want to go that dark all the way across, all the way, but maybe up here. I might have to go darker, I guess. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so we're doing this. Getting down to the very last compound. See how it sounds a little unrational. A lot of MCs like to use the word dramatical. Fresh. 88, 8. You suckers. That was a little bit of KRS-One for you guys, in case you didn't know. Oof. That's some serious, scary stuff right there. What are you drawing? Looks different. It's a monster, Zion. It says it in the title. Diablo says, "We gotcha." All right. All right. I don't know. Is it? I think that was. I think that may have been. That may have been Boogie Down Productions. That may have been. I don't know. Let's give these nipples. I can't believe I'm drawing nipples. It's like my dog. She's got nipples. She's a dog. She's a female dog, also known as a biatch, which is the designation for female canine. Thank you very much. All right. I do like this a lot. Okay. So I think I need to go a little darker on these legs. Yeah. So when I'm inking this, it would be just like uber black. There's some white details maybe breaking up some of those things. And that's going to help me like settle down the design. You know, so it's not overly detailed to the point where I can't make any, you know, I'll spend time drawing it initially, but it won't be that difficult. This is like a razorback thing on its back. Its back, whatever it is. I might have to sacrifice some of these whole things. Maybe those are white in the end. I don't know. I don't think they're adding much to the design. And that makes it look kind of hairy too, right? like that a lot. All right, so back to this. I like when I'm drawing muscles or anything that has like flesh, I like to kind of do a lot of overlapping lines like this. It just gives it a nice wrinkled, like those cats, that the hairless cats, or you know, they're so freaky looking. They just look all wrinkled. That's a cool look. All right. All right. So I feel good about this. Now the question is, how do we translate this into my comic? Yes, a hairless cat. Yeah. I'll just stop by and say, sup, I'm out, have fun. All right, Xeon, be cool. Or naked mole rat. Naked mole rats are freakish as well. Originally, one of the early design ideas I thought I would have is I might have given it more teeth, you know. Maybe something like this is kind of cool. Like another set, like a shark almost. What do you guys think of that? That's freaky. All right, so give me a little sound effect to him. All right, let's do the little dribble. Let's do the drool. Oops. Oh, that's freaky. That's freaky. Here, need some more black on the back. Okay. I probably should have done this with like a marker tool or something. Too much. Too muchy. But for now. So you guys are kind of seeing how I'm creating the creature. And then you're also going to see in a moment how to translate that creature. I mean, it's one thing to do the concept, right? So I'm doing the concept in the very native way that I think. I think in details. I think in detail-oriented elements. Not so much the history of how things work, although that's not, Draken was doing that earlier. He's doing fine, by the way. I was giving him a hard time. It's not that, it's just, I just need I know what the creature is in my head. I don't want to talk too much about it because it's part of my story. I don't want to give too much away. However, but I do think that I am thinking along those lines, at least in how I know the creature is going to behave in the story. Throat teeth. Ooh, yeah. Wouldn't like to see that coming at me. No. That'd be horrifying. And so, you know, this way we're sure to have a solid, see this back here would be extra black, darker than the top of the leg, so there's some contrast there. Yeah, see, this is right. This is right. I like this a lot. The tricky part, like as I've been trying to express before I keep interrupting myself, the tricky part is to translate it now into the aesthetic of the project, because not every time do I design something does it look like it was meant for the thing. Like if this might be the beginning elements of a design, say for an animated feature, say including the Incredibles, for example. I like this little white piece right here. I don't know why. Ooh. What if it was like a little, ooh, that's nasty. How about this? Let me just draw it in white. What if it had like little pieces? Oof, that's horrifying. And use it over here then. I'm thinking maybe like these little holes. Anyway, did it used to be human? Not necessarily. Throat, teeth. Okay, yeah. And let's zoom in here again. There you go. Going down some lines. Throwing down some lines. Throwing down some lines. Throwing down some lines. Oh yeah. Well, Nasser, I've been sharing your project, man. Did it used to be him? How big is this creature? This creature is probably, I would say, to the back of it is probably, I might say this is about from the bottom to the top here on the back of the legs, I guess to the back of the tail, it's about 8 feet, perhaps. It's pretty big. Might be too high. That might be too high. Maybe 6 feet. Yeah, something like that. All right. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, something like that. All right. The main cover looks great, says Diablo. Yeah. And I'd let everybody know that I'm going to be working on the sketch card, or cards, as you threw in there yesterday. Yeah, I like this a lot better than this. See how adding the black just made it more committed, you know? So we're gonna go ahead and combine with our powers combined. Let's combine these. Boom. That was the original drawing. That's where we're at. With our powers combined. All right. So just adding a little more texture to the back leg, the hind leg. And this is just a profile image. So hopefully, horse size then, I live in metric and have trouble with your measurements. Okay, Ghost of Henry, that sounds good. Horse size. Is that a metric measurement? Horse? Let's see. Maybe these are supposed to be more like this. Who's sending me messages? Who's sending me snossages? Oh, maybe let's go a little further down here. Oh, what time is it? I have to bounce soon, guys. I will be having a meeting shortly, I think, with my business partner. Let me see. Let me check my texts. He might be on his way already. All right. Nothing there. All right, cool. Alrighty. Oops. All right, so I think I have a little bit of time to do what I wanted to do. I might have to stop. If I do, we'll pick this up later, I guess. It looks pretty cool. What do you guys think? 183 centimeters. Oh, that's good, James. I'm horse size too, says the Whoa. Me too, gotta go. Peace out, Elliot. Have a good day. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate you so much. Joseph Henry says, horse is an official measurement. There's also dog, mouse, roach, and ant. Yikes. Speaking of, I have the freaky earwig thing. Blah, blah. Earwigs are like the thing from what was that? Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, just in reverse. The original. All right, so I almost feel like I don't need any details here. Like this should be all. I wonder what it would look like if I added more eyes. No, that's too many. I like the way it is right now. Alrighty. Alrighty. Oops. Alrighty. A little more shading under here. Alright. Okay. So I don't want to put too much more energy into this because I feel like we're probably at the 80 to 90 percentile range of where I think this can be. That's a good place to be. It'll never be 100%, and you know, I feel like it could use a little more maybe, but time is of the essence, and this is a commercial art, and we need to keep moving. If I stay stuck on this part of it for too long, what happens is you get, which is what happens to me a lot, you get kind of, you know, you get wrapped up in the thing versus getting it done. And so I wanna get things done. Here, I'm gonna add little black spots here and there. Maybe that's what it gets. Some black spots. Ooh, that's kind of an interesting idea. That could be kind of fun. That's kind of neat. Of course, I'm adding more problems to more dimension. Added challenges, I should say. That's kind of interesting. We'll see. Is it venomous? I don't know. It looks awesome, says Beowulf, but it's hard to judge more than that without knowing the context of the project. Well, just as long as it looks like a scary monster, I'm fine with that. Great creature, I'm ready to buy the book. Looking forward to it already, and I promise no more earwigs. Oh, that's funny. It's okay. So here we go. Now, I should have done it on a separate channel, but anyway, a separate layer. So I'm going to group these guys. Alouette, j'aime pas l'alouette. I don't know, that's not even the way the song goes, but I'm singing it. All right, I'm going to group this together. Now, I'm going to lower the opacity on this. And I'm just going to do an inking over it, right? Cam, what's going on? I'm going to do a little inking over this. In fact, I'm going to put a little layer on top of this. This is going to be 7.5. Bam. Boom. I'm going to put this on the screen, I believe. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Now I'm going to pick my inking brush, which I like using Old Nib. Old Nib is just fine for me. Now remember, much of this is going to be filled in, so I'm not going to put a lot of energy into those areas. That's the whole goal, by the way, is to have to simplify this at least to some degree or another. So I'm not killing myself on drawing this. I got the effect that I want. Now, if I could just get the art to cooperate with my intent, that would be ideal. What I mean by that is, if I can just have the artwork resemble what I need it to be for me to be not just drawn and looking good, but also completable. Because sometimes we get ambitious about our ideas, and they're not that executable. And what we can find ourselves doing is working ourselves into a corner, you know. And that's happened to me even on this project, where I thought maybe, you know, I'll do this. I don't know what it's supposed to look like, and it literally debilitated me in terms of how I was going to execute. So I don't want that to be the challenge anymore. I want to move forward boldly with confidence that what I've got here is good stuff, and And so it might not be perfect, but it's not going to be bad either. Stop back for a second, Ellie. This is looking great. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. Is Old Nib your pet name for your brush? No, it's Old Nib is the brush that it comes up from. Comes from the set that I purchased from Kyle Webster. That's his brush, Old Nib. And that looks pretty cool. The tricky part's going to be how I'm going to make this work. See, I'm already second guessing some of this, but we'll see. I might have to do a little bit of I might not even use those bubble things. I'll see. So I'm just kind of, right now, before I head deeply into the finished design here, I'm just kind of thinking, okay, where is this really going to stop? Where am I really going to need to, like right now I'm thinking, maybe instead of inking most of this stuff, like I'm going to use it, what I might do is, I'm playing around with ideas here now, guys. I'm thinking maybe this is hair. Maybe it's not just those spiky things. So if it's hair, I'm going to give it a little bit of. All right, I gotta make sure that I can't have this sort of stuff, because if I decide to use tones instead of, you know, color, or rather ink, or black, then that will hurt me. Again, I gotta keep remembering not to go too far with this design because I want it to be something that I can repeat. Now the good news is this right here is not a big deal. This is just like texture on this back. If I was gonna do fur, you know, actual fur, maybe that would be a bit of a challenge that I wouldn't want to, you know, it would take too long. But if I'm just implying the fur in the shadow of the creature, then that's something separate. Balancing detail and streamlining design. It should result in a powerful product. Thank you, Rita. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. All right, so where are we? All right, so you see these little areas of white. I might use that as patches of white that I'll include in the final. And like I said earlier, this at first, you know, do I want it to match the style that I've very established by drawing my main character that you guys have seen on multiple occasions? Sure, but at the same time, I'm also thinking, you know, as far as art direction is concerned, maybe there's an opportunity here to make the character look a little bit different from what I've been playing with as far as, you know, the overall look. Maybe this is the creature has a little more traditional comic style to it that is, you know, will lend itself to more of a horror element. Because those cartoony styles don't always look very scary, although I'm always impressed when people can pull it off. So, you know, I'm genuinely fighting myself on this to make sure that I'm not overworking. And there's already a bit of that going on, so yeah, see, this is where this is probably the better idea, was to start inking the stuff that's gonna have, that I know will be lighter, that won't have that much black in it. So I know I can, okay, this will establish the baseline for how I treat everything else. Let's see here, I'll go here. So I'm still adding thick and thins as usual. You know, trying to get out of the designs, the elements of fleshiness that I wanted to have. I want this to have some mass. You know, again, this is not quite, as I've said earlier, the Bruce Timm approach. But, you know, kind of, you know, I just think that that style, it works, but for Creature, but if you look at some of Bruce Timm's other monster designs, I think you can see it's got some of that. You know, it's more like an EC Comics. The problem I have is this app, if anything else is running, like OBS, like I'm running OBS right now, it wants to play games. Yeah, I still feel like I'm overworking things. So I need to pull back a bit. I may end up erasing some lines. Because again, I got to make sure I can execute this. As of right now, yeah, it's close. But it can easily fall apart on me. But I think also, you know, my main character, he looks cool, and he has a little bit of detail. I think when I think of this as a design concept for this story, I'm also thinking that, what does a monster look like in that world? If I establish normalcy with these clean, generally clean lines and less detail, something that's vulgar or repulsive needs to have at least more detail, I would think, right? That's my guess. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and draw in those elements like that. Let's see what we get. I'm going to do I don't know if I want to do that. That's probably not the route to go. All right, let's just keep moving. Let's not. This is where you got to think. Like, hey, what else do I do? How far do I pull back, and that kind of thing. Let's see. Let us see. Again with the, yeah. For some reason, when I'm running these programs, I get this weird thing that's happening. It wants to skip, and I think, but it's not just this program. It does it to me, and what do you call that program? Manga Studio. Because everybody keeps saying, "Oh, you should use Manga Studio instead." I'm like, well, guess what? It does it there too. Right? So I'm creating like a little bone difference there, like there's some sort of extra something or other. I'm also pushing hard on this brush. Let me enlarge the brush size a bit so I'm not having to put so much pressure to get the same width line. Yeah, and I'm just kind of adding a little pressure there. I like that better. Alright, so you see that? Let's see. Alright. If we get to 15K, says Nasser, Elliot will be hired for a trading card. Oh yeah. We're at 67.49 right now. Let's get to 7,000. Yeah, if you guys can do that, that'd be awesome. Yeah, if you guys get us to a larger number, I get paid. How about them apples? All right. What do you think about this, Nasser? He probably can't hear. He's probably back at work now. What the heck happened? Wait, you're still going? This is the longest goodbye ever. Well, I didn't. I'm not there yet. I might have to go soon if I do. but I haven't received the message yet that Andy's made it here. Oof, it looks good. Looks good. I'm still on lunch for a couple of minutes so I can hear y'all. It looks sexy. Oh, sexy, sexy. Well, nothing but the sexy. All right. Oh, no white there. Come on. All right. Let's go here. Come on. I don't know what it is. I wonder if I have to beef up my processing speed for this app. I have it open. Maybe that'll help. I'm asking you, Nasser, because I know you're like the scary, but you're different kind of. You're into like psychological fear. All right. All right, so I'm just kind of cooking my stuff here, making sure things are kind of moving along. Overall, the look is pretty tight. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Huh. Huh. That was dope. All right, back to work. Pray I find some old silver coins I found 4 yesterday. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Snappity nappity. Be good, Nas. Have a great day, brother. All right, I'm going to do that there. And I'm also going to do this here. Ah. See about that. I'm going to try this now. All right, let's try this. I'm going to expand, select, modify, expand. Let's see, sure one. All right, so I really don't like that too much, but let's try a couple things. Oh. Maybe I'll do one of these things and bam. Bam. Just tear it up. Kill him. Thanks, man. It's like cross between a praying mantis and a werewolf. Interesting. You are mistress of the rich. All right, let's see if I can. I'm going to do something here. I'm going to lower the opacity so I can see the other stuff underneath. Like this. Do some of that there. Maybe. I'm not sure this is going to work or not, but let me see. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going so silent, guys. I'm starting to focus on what this could look like or be. So, all right, let's raise the opacity some. I don't like it. Don't like it. Maybe what I'll do is, when time comes, I'll add a little bit of Let's see here. Let's try this. Let's say layer naming is for wimps. Well, I'm only working with a few layers. I kind of know which ones they are. Again, I'm hoping, I'm going to leave this alone for right now because I really want this to be something that I can do quickly. So this is kind of, I need it to work in black and white, in bold black and white. So let's see. Let's see. No. No. Okay, here we go. So it might be the way I treat it this way instead. It might be just a kind of a go back and forth there. Name layers is John Malin, my man. What's up? Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Let me see about this right here. And again, I'm hesitating with this stuff because I feel like it's just adding layers of things to draw. I don't need it. Doesn't need it. What I might do is I might come back in with a texture of white against this black stuff to break up that black. That's what I'll do later. Let's keep inking. You and Del Keown on Hulk. What? I don't know what you guys just said. Okay, Malin Militia. Yeah. Oh. All right, here we go. Back to action. Gotta figure that out. Let's take this off for now too. yeah, John. It was a consensus thing. You all agreed nipples were important for the wolf milk. Did you know? Bad. Let's also lower the opacity of this further so it's not so obnoxious, interrupting my flow, my Obi-Wan flow. It's a mommy monster. Oh my gosh. You guys are silly. You guys are silly with the silliness. All right. Boom. Why does it do that? John, why does it do that? Why is Photoshop tricking out on me? whenever I use brushes that are not normal brushes. I got a funny feeling I might have to do some special trickery. Because I could try to just ink the rest of this stuff in here. Too. Yeah, I'm gonna keep some of this rolling out. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them doggers rolling, 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 rolling. Rawhide. We're silly Billy. That's funny. All right. Like I said earlier, I'm not trying to give this that much detail. I really wanted this to work as a, you know, filling with black scenario situation here, but I've encountered some challenges, and that's, you know, not thinking straight. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. What it might end up being part of is I might do it with halftones instead. That's how I might actually do it. So let's see what happens. You know what it might be, what's hurting my machine too? It might be that I have too many brushes loaded. And I do, and I'm only using a few of them, specific ones, very specific. So maybe I should dump some of those. I think that actually wears down your RAM. It's happened to me in the past, so we'll see if I make adjustments for it. So here we go. Now I'm getting into and I'm just doing quick drawn lines. I'm not going to worrying too much about the thick and thin stuff. The lag in your brush stroke is from running OBS and Photoshop at the same time, taxing your graphics card. Yeah, that must be it. There you go. But it happens to me when I'm working in, on Hangouts too. And I wonder if it's also because I'm recording as I go along. Could that be it? Could that be affecting my... All right. All right, all right, all right. This is a cool looking, it's a cool monster. So I'm not going to worry about that so much, but I definitely want to figure out how to, and maybe this is one of the challenges of trying to do a comic interpretation of something that's very abstract and you know, more of a, all right. All right, and we'll add the tail. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, it can. So you know what? I'm going to stop recording because I don't need to record this. Stop in the recordings. It's no good. Not only is this a cool monster, says David Peterson, but I'm in awe of how you know right where to put the lines. You're really capturing the organic shapes. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. All right. There it goes again. A little bit of a thorax looking thing there. Nope, wrong place. There's a hair on my screen. It's driving me crazy. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and gonna find some spots that I think I need to be heavier there. All right. All right, so here's what I can do. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna see if I can select everything inside of those lines. All right, so what I can do, I'm gonna select, modify, expand. All right, I'm gonna go behind here. I'm gonna get an airbrush tool. I'm not gonna use any other brushes. I'm gonna use my basic tool. And I'm just gonna start airbrushing black. Okay, let's see. David said, always read my comments in that accent. Comics, a lot of streamers use 2 computers with a capture card to stream or have dual graphic. I don't have that, man. I just have an iMac. I'm not that special like you guys are. So I'm going to see if this works for what I'm trying to do. Okay. I'm trying to do this. Let's see if I can make this happen. Okay, let's see if this works. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to load this and I'm going to put it into a channel. All right, and then I'm going to run what I've been running, which is a pixelate color halftone. And because it's working on a channel, this might work. Might be the wrong mixture, but we'll see. Why did that come out of there? Might have to come back in and chop it up. Let's see, maybe let's load that, and I'm going to select, modify, expand 3. Let's see if this works. Wait. Loading everything, select, modify, expand 3. Okay, and I'm going to make a deal there, and boom. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but this is the idea. La 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 la. We'll see. Maybe this is a different way to approach it. Let me try something else. Because those dots look big too, or too small. I like the black on the bottom for sure. When I airbrush it, let me just try to, let me just hide. Let's go ahead and go dark there. I like that a lot. Paranoid Android says, love your work, mate. Can I get a Macho Man? Oh yeah, you sure got it. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Auto streamer. Okay. Hi Hat Harry says, whoa. Oh yeah. All right. Okay. While I'm at this, oh, you dummy head. You doofenshmirtz. Oh, you big doomy. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some more boom in it. Here. You know what, though? I wonder if this looks pretty good. What do you guys think about this? What if... What if I just went with this? It would take longer to draw, but with a nice inked line. Nah, it's not that nice. I'd have to go back a different way. I have to figure out another solution for that because I think that's too. I like it though. I like it though. Reed Troutman. No, I have not. I have not been saving. Let us save. Oh my God, that'd be terrible. That would be terrible. Oh my gosh. Did it save? Did it save? Let me just do a mark just for fun. Yeah, just in case. Lightning Fast, something tells me that if you say it would take longer to draw, the answer should be no. Yeah, I know, but I like the texture of that. I like the texture the most. So I wonder if there's a happy medium. And that might be in another brush that I can use instead of trying to use zip tones in this one. And this might help me sell the idea that it's another thing from another world. Certainly that can be part of it. So let me see something here. Let me unite this element here. That's kind of nice. Let me turn off a couple of things. Let me turn off this. Let me turn off that. And I'm going to turn off. No. I'll leave that. Turn off that. And I'll open that. And I'll turn off that. Okay. So now, dun, da, 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 Hercules. That's one creepy monster. I like it, says Lorenzo Sleestack of Gulf City. Appreciate it. Diva Freeze said, haha, I realized I should specify a little bit more before I made myself look like an idiot. What? What'd you say? Wait. 6 foot. How big is that thing? Like if you're, oh, that'd be tall. Pro tips, kid. Pro tips. Save often. Oh man, that's funny. It's even funny. You should say how tall it was, and then ask how tall it is. It is true. I kind of like that better. So let's see if I unite these. I'm just seeing if it works, guys. I'm just seeing if it works. All right. So let's say I'm going to select that. I'm going to select them. I'm going to select them. And then I'm going to expand. Wait, I need to select that and that. Right? And then I'm going to expand my selection. What I might do is create a layer with just this hash, this texture, and then I can go do this something like that. I'm going to expand one like that. Then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to I inverse selection, and then I'm going to delete. So that is really cool. That is pretty cool. I kind of like that. And I can always adjust the opacity if I want to, but I don't think I want to. It's not going to work right now because I have all these little extra sketch lines inside of here, but if I was to go through and erase some of this out, you know, it might be something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. Talking about love. treat this like if it was, although the other way to do it, I don't know. I could do it with color too. I could do it with color as well. All right. Let's just erase some of these nagging lines, nagging strokes. I don't know. No, I'm just goofing around. But anyway, that's not a bad way to do it. What I could also do is I can come back in with, oh, I really don't want to draw like this every time, but, there might be something to this. I don't know. Let's go back to a normal brush. Let's go back to a normal brush. All right. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it simple, stupid. I actually have a brush where it has hatching on it. Definitely something to think about. I got lots to think about with this, but I think we kind of went pretty good. I think we're pretty far along. This might be the craziest thing I've done in a long time, but I like it. So, well, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. It's already past 2 hours. I need to get rolling on some other things. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I really do. You guys have been fantastic, and I'm a blessed man for having you part of my show. I hope you guys got something out of this. Rodwell, thank you very much. Later to you. Take it easy, David. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. And, you know, keep your noses clean out there, guys. We got lots to do this year, and we need to be focused on those things that are more important. And so you got it, Lightning Fan. Peace and creepy bug grease to you as well, Hardware Wars. Lauren, thank you so much. King Crow, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the compliment. We can draw with you someday. It sounds cool, man. We'll see. All right, guys. Peace out. Love, peace, chicken grease. I gotta go. Bug out. See ya. And laters. Doo.